Hey guys, Material here. Today we're going to go over the excavation mission in Warframe. Be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoy the content, and let's get moving. I'm going to use the Fulman for this in Wukong. Let's see, this is the Fulman build from Roseheim. I'm going to try it out. I'm curious about it. Anyway, and let's get moving. So excavation is a mission where you get stuff called cryotic that has to be drilled for, and you have to keep the drills alive with little canisters. I forget what they call them. I call them batteries. And one of the best ways to do this is from Hyrrakin on Pluto, if you can get there. If not, any other excavation would probably work, except for Earth, because Earth rewards are a little meh, but you can go there if you need to. See, we have a bonus drop chance, bonus affinity from kills, and bonus affinity from pistol kills. There's a lot of really cool bonuses that infested missions offer that are on the star chart. And a lot of other planets, you know, like Venus, so on, they have one. It's usually a weird shape, though, that the infested, it looks like this. And each planet has one usually, except for, no, actually they do have it. And they have usually a weird shape. I think Mars has one like right here. No, that's not it for that. That's a fissure. We'll have to get into that later. The one for them is Wahiba. This is the survival mission with the infested. It has the little mutated animal right there. Those are the infested. So anyway, let's get moving. They're going to be different. I'm going to solo this. They're going to be different things that happen based on what type of mission you have. So like, the victory criteria for any excavation mission is usually different, where like if it's just a normal one like this, you just have to complete one dig, which is 100 cryotic, and you can leave.
We're here in search of lost
Otherwise,
and items buried deep below the surface.
you can do,
the scanner has picked up a target. Go to the dig
if you
site.
have a fisher mission, for instance, here's the little guys that have the little canister. I was going to say, if you have a fisher mission, it'll be one of 200 cryotic for every relic you want to unlock, which we'd also have to get to eventually. We'll get there. Not today, but we'll get there eventually. It's relatively straightforward. And if this was a sortie, which we'll also eventually get to, not today, you have to have 500 cryotic, but between the 200 and the 500, it doesn't matter how much of it you get. Like, it doesn't have to be 100 every time. For that, you can just have, drat, you know, they killed it at 45. Well, that 45 still goes on to the total. It's just going to take you longer, and so on. And you're looking for these little cute guys with wings on them. They have the little batteries, power cells. And what's cool about the Fulman is it has unlimited ammunition, but it has a recharge mechanism. So you can just kind of sit here and pop them basically all day. And it'll be no never mind. And what's cool about Wukong's Celestial Twin here is that as long as he can shoot at the things, he'll shoot them. So he's a really good defender if needed, and usually it is needed.
An artifact has been
and then Lotus will warn you. Whoops. I said sometimes he's a good defender. Usually he is. Otherwise, you gotta like. He uses the weapon that you're using. So like, if I had my iron staff out, he would be using that. But you've got to have only one weapon equipped. So I only have the Fulman equipped, so that's the only weapon he can use other than the iron staff. So like he does the opposite. So if I had a melee out, like a sword or whatever, and a gun, if I had the gun out, he would have the melee. And if I had the melee out on me here, he'd have the gun. Because he does like opposite.
Dig complete.
Okay.
Hard work has just
so that in particular, that's it. This is also an endless mission, with the enemies getting harder and harder the longer you stay in, which you can do if you want, but for the purposes of this little vid, I'm not going to do that, because I wanted to make sure that this is a vid, not a stream. Whoop. And because I fell down there, my clone disappeared. I want to make sure this is a short vid, not like a stream or anything. I mean, streams are okay. I just want to keep it separate. Something to enjoy in smaller doses, for lack of a better term. And then just go towards the green thing for extraction. Do the best you can because sometimes they get bugged. Happens.
Keep it powered and protect
Not.
enemy fire.
Should have popped that dude. It happens not a lot, but for me it happens enough. See, they destroyed it. It only got 22 cryotic, but that's 22 more cryotic than we had. That's sometimes why it's worth it to set it to go and then just leave. If you want to get a little bit more, sometimes that helps. Otherwise, you want to make sure you get as close to 100 with everything as you possibly can. So we got 122 cryotic right here, which is, you know, reasonably good. And you need thousands of cryotic. I ran out of cryotic because I'm building hoverboards for the Vent Kids faction, and they need a lot of pyrotic alloy to build the boards out of, and you need this resource, cryotic, to do that. You also need pyrol gems, and I can't remember if it's an ore or a gem. I just realized that because you need 20 of it per alloy you build. It was like I went down, that amount went down. I got almost none left now. Anyway, be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the content. Keep on going with your gaming journey and your life journey too. We'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.